darlings, how is everyone? Today we are doing the classic Magarina Firinda, Magarina de Forno. I've got my water boiling. I'm doing an industrial style one today because I'm going to a party and they've asked for a Magarina Firinda, so that's what I'm making. So you can half all my quantities, just half it, and then that's probably average for a family. Anyway, I'm going to show you what we've got. We've got boiling water here, lots of salt in there. That's there. We've got the Magarina. Now, classically, I don't want you all moaning at me that I'm not using this. I've only got 2 of these. I thought I had more, so I can't make it with this. So I've got penne. It works just as nice. Yes, this is the classic, but this will do, honestly. So anyway, we've got penne there. We've got mincemeat. We've got onions. In fact, yeah, so we've got meat. I'll show you bit by bit what we're doing. So we've got the water in there, the pasta's going to go in there. In here, I'm going to put my beef mince. So this is for the middle of it. Beef mince, we're going to add onions to that. I've got a couple of mushrooms that I want to use up, so I'm going to put that in there because mushrooms are nice in there. We've got some parsley stalks that I've just chopped up. A couple of onions. I'm just going to get these all blitzed. Brown off the meat first, put the onions in. Anyway, I'll be back. Right guys, so I'm browning my mince off. I've just put salt in there. Get a nice little colour on there. I have blitzed my onions, so they can go in now. So that was 2 onions for this amount. So that's it, the onions are in. I'll put the parsley stalks in there as well. Never throw your parsley stalks away. I use them in everything. They add so much flavour, but they just need a bit of a longer cook. But yeah, that's perfect in here. So that's that. We are going to add lots of black pepper. Always be with mincemeat. Lots of black pepper always, I think. So that's the black pepper. We're going to put cinnamon in here. That gives it, again, that Cypriot flavour for the Magarina. I'm going to put 2 of these little, in fact I'm going to put 3. Oh, I'm going for it. But there's quite a lot of mince there, so it can take it. You want it to, you know, have the flavour. Already that's smelling like Cyprus. Yeah, lovely. So we've got that going. Here I've still got my hot water boiling. I'm going to get the mince ready, put that to the side, and then we can concentrate on the sauce. That's the hardest bit really. Not even hard, but you know, you've got to watch it and make sure you don't get lumps. Yeah, I'm going to add some mushrooms as well, so let's do that. Okay, so I've blitzed the mushrooms as well. These little machines are fantastic. You can, you know, they chop everything. If you've got quite a lot of veg to chop up, just saves so much time. I missed a mushroom there. Anyway, so that's that. Mix those all together. It definitely, once you put the cinnamon in there, it really does give you the taste of the smell of Cypriot cooking. Okay, so that's that. We've done our cinnamon. We're going to put some dry mint as well. So we'll add some dry mint to that. A couple of teaspoons, I'd say. A couple of teaspoons of dry mint. Lovely. And I'll come back once this is cooked off a little bit more. But that's pretty much done actually. Yeah, that's pretty much done. I'm going to add some fresh parsley to it when it cools down a little bit. And next I'm going to concentrate on the pasta and making the white sauce. And then it's a case of assembling it and job done. What I'm also going to do is show you that we can cook it in an air fryer. I'm going to do a little one for us, for the kids, while I'm making it, and I'm going to do a small one in the air fryer to show you how easy it is, but I do need the oven because I'm doing a great big one today as well, so yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, the water's boiling now, so let's get the pasta in there, and then we're going to concentrate on our white sauce, which is the most important bit. I'll get the pasta in. There's loads of pasta for this. just put it all in. Give it a nice stir. I'll put that on timer for about 14 minutes and just let that do its thing, and we can concentrate on the white sauce. So first of all, I'm just going to melt some sugar down, some butter, and that was about, this was a big one, so about 250, a normal block in there. The butter is what really adds the flavour. That needs to melt down, and then we're going to add the flour. I need to get my helim and cheese out as well, forgot about that. So I'll do that and come back to you. Okay guys, so look, the butter's melted nicely. You try and push that down a bit, is that better? We're going to put 2 cups. Don't forget I'm doing a big batch. So if you were just doing a smaller one, just put 1 cup. But 2 cups of flour in with the butter, and just whisk that nicely to cook that out. I think actually I'm going to go 3. I just judge it by eye, to be honest with you, and we are going to put some corn flour in it as well, so don't want to overdo it, but because I'm doing a big scale, this is a bit tedious, but when you're doing it on a small one, it's much easier. But anyway, let the butter and flour cook down for a bit, and then we're slowly going to start adding the milk. In the meantime, I'm going to whisk my eggs ready as well to put in when, you know, near the end of the process. So yeah, just let the flour and the butter cook out together. Okay guys, so that, yeah, we are recording. So the flour and the butter have been cooking together for a while, they've combined nicely. Now we're going to start adding the milk. So slowly, you can warm up your milk. I can never be bothered because then it's another thing to wash. So I just do it slowly. And if it does get lumpy, I'll show you a great little trick, because it can get lumpy, it's, you know. So I'll show you something that we can do to get rid of that if it comes to it. It doesn't always, but yeah, so just keep, this bit's hard work. Normally I get my husband to come and do this, but he's not around at the moment, so we'll do that. I will do it myself. Oh God, splattering everywhere. So just slowly, keep adding your milk, slowly, I'll come back. Right, so look, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. It's getting lovely and thick now. Still got a long way to go, but just keep adding it in until we're going to get to the consistency that we want. I've got a long way to go yet, so I'll keep at it. Right guys, look, I was doing so well, it was coming out lovely. I left it for a minute and we've now got lumps, but this is going to be the perfect opportunity to show you what to do if you get lumps in it. So as you can see, mine's gone very lumpy. This is embarrassing to show you, but it happens and it's very easy to fix. Right, so all you need is your little blender. In it goes. Give it a good little blitz, and it's going to make every single one of these lumps disappear. Right, I'll blend it up and I'll come back. Right guys, so I've blended it up, added more milk to it. As you can see, it's lovely and smooth again now. So yeah, don't leave it alone. I did leave mine because I was trying to do too many other things at once. Anyway, that's looking very nice there. It's going to thicken up still. It might look a bit loose to you, but I'm going to start adding some bits to it now. Let's put the eggs in actually. So 4 eggs, so for you it'd be like 2 eggs if you're doing half the quantity, and that would feed 6 to 8 people, I would say, like a normal portion. And this is a good one, you can have it, you know, for 2 days. It's quite a good leftovers meal as well. Yeah, so just now we need to put the eggs in really quickly, otherwise they're going to cook, but just slowly but whisking really quickly. And this is going to add a nice lightness and richness from the egg yolks, and it helps to solidify it, so when you cut it, it cuts into a nice slice rather than just drops everywhere. That's that. We're going to put lots of black pepper in here. Loads of black pepper. I'm going to add some cheeses to this as well. I'm going to add some hellims. I'm not going to put salt in at the moment. But look, this is what I've got, and I'm going a bit off par today, and I do this sometimes. If I've got other cheeses that I want to use up and I think we'll go with it, then I do that. But I'm going to put, I've got 2 hellims there, so I'm going to put half the hellim, so 1 pack of hellim in there. I've got some cheddar cheese, not too much, maybe 2 matchboxes. I had a little bit of goat's cheese, so I thought that would go nice in there, kind of village flavours. And I've got a camembert, and I'm going to put that in there as well. I don't want you lot moaning, saying that that doesn't go. It really does. It's just a little subtle note in the background for the, you know, because it's a cheese sauce really. Normally you just do it with hellim or anari. A lot of people do add a bit of cheddar to it as well. But yeah, I'm just going, I'm sure you guys do that. Let me know if you add other cheeses to yours. But if I've got it, I will add it. I do think it adds a nice flavour, just gives an extra little flavour. And I add nutmeg to mine as well, forgot that. So let's put the nutmeg in. So the sauce is looking, oh God, don't want to drop it in there. The sauce is looking lovely now. You've just got to let it cook out. I'm hoping my pasta's not going to be a bit too over. Not with it today. It's because I'm making such a big batch of it that it, you know, you have to kind of, it's hard to judge it more because I don't normally make them this size unless I'm, you know, unless it's for a party. But anyway, this is cooking down lovely. And we're going to get this going soon. So yeah, just a bit more cooking still. Right, I'm going in with the camembert as well. I don't even know if you'd notice it's in there, but it would just add another richness. So yeah, melt that down into it as well. And once this cooks out a little bit, we're pretty much done. With the parsley, actually I'll do that. Parsley goes into the mince now, which has cooled down. So otherwise it would just like wilt it down too quickly. So if you just let it rest a bit and then put the parsley in. And the parsley adds a lovely freshness to the Magarina Firinda, I think. So we've got the cinnamon. Have I put dry mint in there? I can't even remember. Yeah, I did put dry mint in there, didn't I? Yeah, so dry mint. I'm going to put even more black pepper in there for, again, more flavour. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. This smells beautiful as well, with the extra little bit of cheesiness going on. It's going to be lovely and rich and, well, hopefully it will be. Let's see. Guys, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I feel like this needs to be a little bit thicker because I still want to add a little bit more milk because I want to have plenty of the white sauce. I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons, probably can't see me there, but that's 2 teaspoons of corn flour, just to thicken it a bit. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to that first, just to mix it together. You can't put corn flour straight into there, it will definitely be lumpy. So just make a quick little dilute with the corn flour and the thing, and add that in there. Now that needs to cook off as well, so give that a few minutes, but that will thicken it up nicely. Okay, and then what we're going to do is add a little bit of the, I like to put a bit of the white sauce. Let's go here. I like to put a bit of the white sauce. I'm just going to put a little bit now, that'll be fine. The rest can cook out because I want to add my first layer of pasta down. I need to get things moving. I'm fluttering about a bit today. I'm trying to, like I say, do too many things and not concentrate, and I should be doing this for you. So anyway, this is looking lovely. It's going to thicken up a little bit, a couple of minutes. I'm going to get the first, drain the pasta because that's been sitting there too long now. And it looks all right though. And I'll be back. Right guys, so all I've done here is this is the first layer of the pasta. I've just added a little bit of the white sauce to it, and I'm just going to mix it around and try and get a little bit of the coating on all of it. I think we might be able to add a little bit more of the pasta, I think. Just a bit more, make sure we've got a nice layer at the bottom. Yeah, so just mix that all in. And then we're going to add a layer of the pasta. Right, in the air fryer one, I'm doing the same thing. I've just added a big spoon of the white sauce at the bottom. So that's our bottom layer of the Magarina. Okay, and then we're going to add the mincemeat on there. So just assemble it as if you were doing it in a normal little pan. And that's it. Okay, like that. And then we add the next layer of pasta to the top. Needs a little bit more. Hold on. This is such a big pan, I'm having to do it in like 5 batches. You just need a couple more on here. Oh, staying everyone, I'm trying to do it quick. That's it, that's on the top. Give it a good push down. Good push down. Oh, sorry, there we are. And then the Magarina can go on the top. Where's my ladle? This is a job for a ladle. Oh, there's my ladle. Right, yeah. Right, so get the mince off. That's it, put that on top. I'm doing this so fast. I would take more care normally, but needs must. Got loads to do today. Yeah, so in there like that. Nice bit of the halloumi on the top, and the other couple of cheeses, just to give it. They give a nice colour as well. Bit of the halloumi, and this is ready to go into the air fryer. I'm going to let this cool down and probably cook it later, and just put it in the air fryer for half an hour on roast, I'd say. And yeah, you've got your lovely Magarina, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. And I will tidy it up around there a little bit. But anyway, so we've got our first layer of, I can concentrate on this one now. So let's move these across a bit. So that's our first layer of the Magarina. Yeah. Push it down. Now we've got our mincemeat. Let's put that on top. Oh, weighs a ton, this thing. So I'll put all of that in there. I'm terrible, I can't leave like one little bit in the pan. Anyway, that's that over. Oh, I need a holiday after this. Right, so let's put that down like that. I am actually going on a cruise soon. I don't know if any of you guys like cruises. I think I'm gonna vlog it and show you what we get up to, but we absolutely love them. We're doing a Caribbean one. We did exactly the same one a few months ago actually, but we're doing it again. So looking forward to that, a little bit of sunshine. That's it, so push this down like that. Get the rest of your pasta on top. I've got a bit more to sieve out as well. Actually, that's worked out just the perfect amount for both the air fryer one and this one. Sorry about that. Right, so that in there as well. Oh, I'm dropping the pasta everywhere. That's it. Where are we? Okay, beautiful. Now the sauce is going to be slathered all over the top, and that is a delicious sauce, I've got to say. Should come out really, really flavoursome. Okay, let's go. In fact, why have I put that on there? Let's put that in there and just evenly get it on top. Try and get to the corners. You could just ladle this nicely. I'm a bit of a bish bash bosher sometimes, as you can see. So that's that, and just There's loads left in there. So make sure all the edges get some. Can move it all along anyway in a moment. But yeah, try and make the job easier by getting it in all the corners. That's it. Well, there's still loads left in here, they've got to come in. Sorry, this is not good camera work. Like I said, I'm not with it today, but hopefully you'll get the gist. Maybe I can do this again on a smaller scale, and it might look like I know what I'm doing. But I do know what I'm doing. This, I think I make a very nice Magarina Firinda, not being boastful, but I do like to, I think the extra little bits you put in there, like the camembert, but no, you can't really taste it too much, but it does just add a little depth of flavour, which is what it's all about. Okay, that'll do. And then on top we've got the rest of the hellim. You must have the hellim cheese, and really gurunor or anari is nice as well in with the mincemeat. Actually, I did have some in the freezer. I could have put a bit of that in there, but didn't think about it. But we've got all these other ones here, and I'm going to cook this in a few hours before we get going, and then I'll show you what it's like. Lovely, there we go. That's one there and one in the air fryer as well. Beautiful. Now it's a big tidy up. Right, I've been trying to do 10 things at once. So I've been poaching pears on the other side. I've just done my little video on the poached pears. I've also been doing the Magarina Firinda. So now my, where are we? The air fryer. Let's see. This is the Magarina Firinda that I made in the air fryer. Let's get it on. Can you see that? There you go. What do you reckon? Hold on a minute. Let me. There. So that looks lovely. All done. When it's cooled down a little bit, I'll cut a slice so you can see how it comes out. But yeah, very pleased with that. Nice and easy in the air fryer. I've got one in the oven as well, but I made a spare, so this is the spare in the air fryer. Right, my darlings, here we go. This is the one from the air fryer. You see it cuts very nicely in there. I know there's a few little extra bits, but there you go. And there's our Magarina Firinda made in the air fryer. And then I'll show you the one that's in the oven. It's nearly ready. We'll have a quick look. Can't see. I'll take it out in a minute. Oh, we've steamed up, everyone. We've steamed up. And here we go, it's done. That's my beeper going off, so I'll switch that off. I'll take it out of the oven. That's how I like it. I don't want it to go too dark because I want it to stay soft and, you know, creamy. So there we go. Okay, so here we go. This is it. Big one for the party. This one's from the air fryer, so that's all good. Little bit of parsley for the one for the party, and we are good to go. What do you reckon? I'll try and cut a piece when we're there to show you what it looks like, but hopefully it'll come out like this one. So yeah, very nice. There we go. Magarina Firinda.